What's going on? This is your boy, the singing OG, KQKC, throwing down on another morning video. Yes, you read that right. Anthony Joshua is putting a little wrinkle in his game. Now, the point is, I don't care how much weight you lose, how much muscle mass you lose. It doesn't matter what you change in your game. It's one thing can never be changed. And we saw that and we witnessed that Saturday. And that's that chin. Can your chin stand up to the likes of Andy Ruiz? Now, we know that at the end of a fighter's career, or as a fighter diminishes, the last thing to go is what? Their power. But in this instance, he's not at the end of his career. He's trying to change up a way he learned how to fight years ago. And that's hard to do in one fight. You have to methodically change your way of boxing. Just like James DeGale. James DeGale didn't fight like he did before he retired. He changed up as fights and years went on. He changed up his style. He banged more. He didn't give you a lot of lateral movement like he used to. So I say to you, take a look back at Saturday night's fight. You will see how much King Kong Ortiz lost weight. He came in at 236. Matter of fact, he was winning. But sooner or later, when you get in that deep water, not only that age catches up with you, you start getting complacent. You start getting comfortable. Then guess what? When you with a knockout puncher, you start getting close, and that is dangerous. Now, I'm with Boom Boom Mancini. You have to stay away from that kill zone, and that's what Anthony Joshua is planning on doing. With the weight loss, he is planning on moving a little bit more, keeping his distance, and try to work on the outside. But Andy Ruiz, he's anticipating that. He's anticipating that a smaller heavyweights move faster. But you cannot mimic Deontay Wilder. As I told you all, Deontay Wilder is not meant to come in at no 246 or no 236 on a regular basis. He's not. He is meant by his DNA, his makeup of his body and his family's body. Now, he's not meant to be a big boned or heavyweight. No one in his family is big boned, or some people say fat, or some people say extra pound, whatever you want to call it. He's just not meant to be that size. And he proved that Saturday. Now, it's Anthony Ruiz's time to prove that. Now, many say he lost weight also, but he only lost 10 pounds. That's not going to make a difference. He's still going to go in there and fight the same way. Don't change up anything that you've been doing for the last at least 20 fights. Once you start changing up things, you becoming unsure of your skills. You become unsure of yourself. You become unsure that you can do it. Hell, Anthony Joshua, your team already don't like you. They already think that, once you lose, your career is over with. They even got it in your mind that you're going to retire. But you know how KQKC does it. I give you my commentary on it. And I'm going to give you the boxingscene.com. One of the sources I use. I'm going to give you their words of encouragement or statements made by both fighters. So, let's get into it. Let's get into boxingscene.com. And shout out to them. for making it plain and simple. That's why I like to use them. That's why I like to use boxing24.com, because they are the ones that make it more plainly for that casual fan, for that diehard boxing fan. But in the same breath, I enjoyed the fight Saturday. I enjoyed it so much. I was just so fucking hungover Sunday morning on OG Boxing. I did everything in my power to stay up. Y'all have seen the wine I was drinking. Shit, you know, I'm not a drinker, so you know they're going to take a toll on me. But I got up and I was there. So, let's get down to it, the nitty gritty. Now, the IBF. And let's talk about the computerized IBO, WBA, WBO. Now, everything is there except the WBC, of course. Now, Deontay Wilder holds that WBC. Now, Andy Ruiz holds the rest of the belts I named. He's a heavyweight champion, and he's preparing for another version of fighting Anthony Joshua. Now, the two fighters will collide in a rematch on December the 7th in Saudi Arabia in the Middle East. A very, very dangerous Middle East. Now, we all know we're not stupid. Come on. I mean, look. Eddie Hearn can bullshit his daddy. He can bullshit Anthony Joshua because he's just that literate. You know, so therefore, I'm not going to say illiterate. I'm just going to say literate. It's just that his elevator just don't go as high as some other people. That's all. There's nothing wrong with that, allegedly. But Ruiz, he pulled off a massive upset back in June. Now, this is what I call immediate rematch. Tyson Fury gonna learn a lot from this fight. This was in June. This is less than 6 months. Less than 6 months. That's how you do a rematch. Immediate rematch. Now, when he dropped Joshua 4 times to secure a 7-round stoppage at the Madison Square Garden in New York City, as he prepares for a possibility of getting revenge, Joshua had made adjustments in his training. And that's with his body. Let me take a sip of my Starbucks. Good coffee. Yes, sir. But anyway, a lot of experts believe Joshua will usually a lot more movement in the rematch due to the weight loss and why he keeping Ruiz at a distance, as I mentioned. Ruiz expects that possibility as well. And he's getting ready for the version of Joshua. Let me put it this way. That new version of Joshua. It is a new version, which might just confuse him. I have seen fighters many times. I'm talking about many motherfucking times. Always trying to change up their game, and they get confused. And guess what? They revert back to their old self because that's all they know. Now, I'm going to take one fighter, for instance, Sean Showtime Porter. We all know, and I mean we all fucking know, that he's a comfort fighter. He is not a fighter that fights on the back foot. He's not a boxer. He's a brawler. He comes forward. But he tried to box Ugas. He wasn't trying to do that with Earl Spence because with Ugas, it didn't turn out very well for Sean Porter because he's not a boxer. Don't do anything. Don't try anything. And if you do it in sparring. Don't do it in a fight. And once as months go by and you get comfortable, maybe you can try it in a fight. But sometimes, like that old saying in the south side of Chicago, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. So you can't turn a brawler into a motherfucking boxer when he's been doing that all his life. That's why I say Sean Porter will be one of those gatekeepers at welterweight because he's not going to be a champion again. This is too late now. It's too late up in age. People know who Sean Porter is. They know what he brings to the table. He's going to cut you. He's going to wear you down. He do what he do best, headbutt you, and tire your ass out. So, I know that's a very big fight for Earl Spence when he fought Porter, because they were slugging. But we all know Earl Spence. He's very accurate with his punches. No matter how you throw them, they're going to land. And that's what we're saying with that fight with Porter. Now, Anthony Joshua and Ruiz. Anthony Joshua is going to try the same bullshit. You're not that type of boxer, okay? As a matter of fact, you're a great boxer, and you need to stick to what you know best. Now, I'm not for sure, but allegedly, hopefully your brain cells are intact. Hopefully the concussion is subdued. I don't know. I'm not in your team. And I'm not going to say your team, because that's Eddie Hearn's team. They work for Matchroom Boxing, not DAZN. He paid them, not your ass. And you and Terrence Crawford, I usually don't say this on my videos, but y'all some dumb motherfuckers, because y'all sit there and let y'all promoters do anything to y'all, say anything to y'all, and you don't say anything back. And if you do, Terrence Crawford, you sitting on the bench. Here, Terrence Crawford getting ready to fight, and I haven't seen not one promoted fight from Top Rank, from ESPN. So there's something wrong with that picture. But sooner or later, the truth will always come from the dark to the motherfucking light. Now, let me move on, if I may. Now, like I said, Ruiz suspects the possibility of Anthony Joshua changing up his style. Now, quote and motherfucking unquote from Ruiz. He said, we got sparring partners running around and being slick. Ruiz told Sky Sports, because that's how Anthony Joshua going to try to play him. And a lot of people came to me and said that they wanted to help me, like Michael Hunter. The only thing I'm doing differently in sparring, I got a lot of different sparring partners in case he tries to switch his style up, in case he tries to box, bingo, or keep me away with the jab, bingo. We're practicing it hard. I heard that, Anthony. Because you're doing the right thing. You're covering all bases. If you want to switch up and box, you prepare for that. If you want to brawl, you prepare for that. If you want to keep his distance, you are prepared for that. That's what good fighters do. Don't forget, people, before he fought Anthony Joshua, yes, he was a big guy. This ain't no fucking beauty contest, as I quote Adam Kornacki. But it's what you do in the ring that counts. It's not how you look. So therefore, Anthony Ruiz, he's doing the right thing. He's covering all bases. Now, as again, like I said, don't forget, he was a formidable opponent before he fought Anthony Joshua. Only thing about it, the dumbass snake ass Eddie Hearn didn't know just how good he was. They thought they had a Mario Pizza guy. But no, they didn't. They had a unified champion. And he had to prove that to him. And he proved it to him. And now, they taking slick measures to make sure that Anthony Joshua wins. Matter of fact, I have a lot of my brothers in the LWC say, hey, look, Anthony Joshua probably just pulled this out. But just not be too quick, all right? Because, see, all my nervous jitters and stuff about Ortiz and Wilder is gone. It has been solved. And it taught me something. It taught me something that you all have heard. I said, and I will quote it again. I said I was nervous about this fight. And you go back and look at the replay Saturday and Friday. I said I was nervous about this fight. But now, not so much. Why? Because he has the belief. He has the stamina. He has gotten better after each and every goddamn fight. So therefore, I felt a little more relaxed. He knows what he wants. He knows what he's going to do before he does it. He took his time, like I said, worked that jab, and he did. Then I said, work it some more. Then throw a 1-2. He did. Everything I planned and I predicted, it worked. If I was a betting man, I would be sitting here counting money right now. I said he would be out of there by the 6th or 7th round. And it did happen. He got him out of there in the 7th round. But if I was a betting man, once again, I would be counting money right now. And I would be donating some of it to the LDBC because they are the ones that made me the man that I am. They are the ones that allowing me to get 100 subscribers just right now from November the 1st to November the 22nd. Not 23rd, 22nd. I'm talking about 100 plus subscribers. That's right. My channel has grown. I only been doing this a year and what? Now it's going on 6 months. No, 4 months. I'm sorry. But it's okay because I want to help out the next person. I want to do good for the next person. I would like to see the next person grow. Many say, well, why you ain't on Smoke City Mobcast anymore? Because I made my 1,000 subscribers. So now it's time for me to move over and let the young channels grow and shine. Not as young people, young channel. So the same with Anthony Ruiz. Same with Andy Ruiz and Anthony Joshua. They both are young. They both are basically in their prime. But Anthony Ruiz, he knows the writing on the wall. If he does win, he knows he will have to fight probably Deontay Wilder. But he knows that him and Wilder will put on a spectacular show. But he knows that he can't beat Anthony Joshua. He admitted himself. But like he said, those belts will be his family meal ticket. And I don't blame him. Regardless of popular demand. We are black men, black fighters, but our Hispanic brothers, Mexican, Puerto Ricans, Cuban, we all are in this together because we are minorities. We are minorities in this country, and we have to stick together. So I commend you, Andy Ruiz. I commend what you did. I commend what you're about to do. And yes, I have faith that you should win. Now, Anthony Joshua, he just might get confused. He just might go back to what he knows best. Stroll on out there and like he don't want to go be there. Throw a one punch, maybe a two-piece, and lay back and try to stay away. But it's Andy Ruiz's job to get under that jab because he's a taller fighter, of course. So you get under that jab and you get to that body. Like Deontay Wilder said in his press conference, sometimes you just have to hit him on the arm, hit him on the leg, hit him on the shoulders, Motherfuckers don't like that because it hurts. Now, it's not no direct punch, but it hurts. So, as I close, no one said it's going to be easy. It's never easy. The hardest part in training, getting up in the morning, running, going to the gym, the easy part is going to perform. That's when you're supposed to have fun. That's your easy day. The hard work and dedication already been put in. All the hard work already been done. Now it's showtime. Of course, it would be hard, but as long as you have the motivation to win, to conquer something bigger than you already did, then it gives you the advantage to pursue other motherfucking dreams. Do you feel me? Do you understand me? I'm KQ, KC Boxing. If you like the content of this video, feel free to subscribe right now and hit the icon bell. That way, you will get notified each and every time I do a video or a live stream. Just like today, Monday through Friday, 12:30 p.m. Central Time. I will be breaking down the fights from Saturday. I know everybody had their little 2 cents to put in since Saturday night. But like I said, everybody had their 2 cents. But everybody's different. And I'm so different. You know that. The Singing OG is definitely different. That's why my channel is growing. That's why I do unique things. That's why people gravitate towards me. No, I'm not the best blow-by-blow caller. No. But I'm going to make you feel at home. I'm not going to sit there and talk fast and this and that. No. I talk just like a commentator would talk, but with fucking sense. That's what I do. And many have enjoyed that. Matter of fact, 4.4 thousand have enjoyed that thus far. That's good enough for me. That's good enough for me. And basically, my subscribers, what I have right now is good enough for me. I'm quite sure it's going to grow some more, yes. But still, it's good enough for me. Because I love my subscribers. I love what they do. I love how they keep my channel troll free. And I wouldn't take nothing in the world for them. And I'm so glad I chose the right people to give my rents to. They don't cause no trouble. They don't start no trouble. They try, but I ignore them. Because why? Because I'm the bigger man. I'm the older man. And like my phrase says, when I was a child, I spake as a child. But when I became a man, which some of these motherfuckers ain't, but yes, by age, but not by a thinking process. You put away childish things. And as soon as they learn that, as soon as they will be acting like a man. Not troublemakers, men. And with that, that's all I have for you. So shout out to the almighty LDBC. Shout out to all my new subscribers and old. So I'm on to the next one. And I mean the next one. Assalamu alaikum. Peace be unto you. I'm out of here.